This for caller 10. 2 for Ghost. Next July. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
This is the best time of the year when the leaves are falling, and so is your IQ, because you're listening to the Alan Cox Show
on 100.7
WMMS.
I know a lot of people are into Ghost. I have a lot of friends that are into Ghost. They just do not click with me. It's like if Satan was into disco, it just doesn't scratch me where I itch. But I like the theatricality of it. I like what they're trying to put together. It's like, you know when I'll play some of my death metal, the stuff we play on 2 Hours to Midnight? And Mary's like, oh, I like this until the singing kicks in, or the growling. That's how I feel about Ghost. Like they're doing stuff, and then it feels too... I don't know. Feels too light for that. I don't know. But they're very popular. I get it. People love Ghost, and God bless them.
You do or do not like that?
I cannot. If you go way back to like old, when they were Ghost BC, I was like, yeah, okay, I can kind of get into this. But then it just there's something about it for me that does not click.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Sure.
Because I know you. It sounds like Catholic hymnals. It sounds like
I don't mind that.
It sounds like the humming.
There's a lot of metal that uses kind of like Gregorian chants.
Yeah, it kind of sounds
I don't
like
mind that. I like very kind of ambient sounding stuff. I don't mind that at all. It's just, I always feel like that's a band based on how they look that should be heavier. And then they come in and it's like ABBA or something. And I'm oversimplifying it, but it's not, they don't need me. What the hell do they care? They're going to pack the Romo Fijo. They're probably one of the few bands right now that can confidently say, we're going to sell out an arena. Whereas all these other bands are like, oh, yeah, we're going to do Romo Fijo. We'll end up doing half house. Ghost will probably be up to the rafters.
I've never heard of them.
You've never heard of Ghost?
No. Like, it's when you guys talk about, when I say, I'm going to a country show, they have 3 sold-out nights at, MetLife or whatever. And I would have no idea that this metal band would sell Romo Fijo.
I don't even think of them as a metal band. I don't know if they are considered that. I don't think of them that way. I guess it's catchy.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So I'll have one.
You missed the era, I think it was right before you got on the show, when we played Rats every 15 minutes.
Rats is the one song of theirs that I think really kicks.
Yeah,
but it's
a
like,
great song.
yeah.
But we played the hell out of it.
Rats?
Yeah.
That song is that old?
It's like 2018, I think.
Oh, before Mary was on the show. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant me.
I was filling in 2018. I know this.
Yeah, like more of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Wait a minute. This band and the band you just played on the Bring Back was the same band?
On the Bring Back. Yeah, on the Bring Back.
Rejoin, whatever.
Yeah, Ghost. And you've probably seen photos. They do the makeup and, But like the guy, I think the way that I think of it is the guy who fronts Ghost used to be in like this 80s Swedish glammy kind of band. So I think when they evolved, they went more that way, but carried some of that with them. I don't know. I'm over-explaining it and oversimplifying it, and who cares, because they have a lot of fans. But in the Ghost BC days, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then they smoothed out too many of the rough edges for my liking. But anyway, those will go on sale tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. I will have one final pair for you tomorrow afternoon. Cavs off tonight. They rolled over the Lakers here at home last night, 134-110. It would have been 134-108 without Bronny's assistance. That's something, right? He hadn't done anything before that. Good for him. You know how many baskets I've scored in the NBA?
4.
0. Oh. 0, Mary. It might surprise you to learn. Wait, let me check my notes. 0 in the NBA. So good on him. Cavs play again tomorrow night here at home against the Orlando Magic with Paolo Caravaggio and the Orlando Magic. Or whatever they got. Pablo Picasso. What's the guy's name?
Pablo Picasso.
Mm-hmm. Alan Ghost is a modern-day Kiss. No, I wouldn't say that. Kiss was a lot heavier than that. Kiss could get heavy.
What's a heavy Kiss song?
War Machine? Anything off Creatures of the Night.
All right.
Irony is Bryan Adams wrote War Machine. I mean, somebody else wrote most of Kiss's music, but I don't know. But and I don't care about makeup at all. I'm going to see King Diamond next week. I couldn't care less. Love makeup. You do what you want to do. I saw them at Rock on the Range 10 plus years ago, and I felt the same way. They look like they should be heavier. Yeah.
I saw them at that Rock and Range the year they played, and yeah, they do look like they should be heavier, but that's just part of the
guys
shtick.
are out
But
here
even
just judging books by their cover.
Well, but that's the cover they're giving me, right?
Whatever.
I didn't make it up. Like, that's how they're presenting themselves. I wonder,
but
though.
That's always how I felt about Kiss, too, because I remember people being upset about Kiss before I knew what music they played, and then when I heard the music, I was like, This is what Kiss
is? But Kiss went through a lot of, they were around for 50 goddamn years. They went through a lot of iterations. So when they hit the 80s and they were wearing like hot pink leggings, that was a whole. Right.
But I'm talking about like the idea of like the makeup, the spitting blood, all that stuff. That was the first image I had of them.
And they're doing I Was Made for Loving You.
And then, but then like but even like a song like Detroit Rock City, I was like, oh, this is just kind of meat and potatoes rock and roll.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't anything.
Oh, they weren't reinventing the wheel.
No.
Yeah.
But I thought because they had this whole satanic thing that was being portrayed about them, that the music would be way more like,
but that's also nothing that's nothing that they ever perpetuated, right? Parents were flipping out because they were looking at Kiss, and the lore was always like, Kiss stands for Knights in Satan's Service.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all crap that parents came up with. Kiss was never doing that. They were like, we're trying to bang chicks.
But I'm saying that's that's what you're going to get when you are putting on, when you're dressed like a demon.
Right.
Like people are going to be like, they're going to have
Spitting
that
blood
idea
and,
that it's going to be a harder sound than it was.
Also, as much as those guys wanted to be cocksmen, and boy, they were, you can't think that spitting blood and fire is a real panty dropper, right? There are a lot of dudes in the audience at a Kiss show. I mean, over the years, it would get different. But all those kinds of bands, it's mostly guys in the audience. Yeah. Hey, Caitlin.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So I just wanted to say you guys are talking about ghosts, and they have the satanic thing going on also, but they don't even call it a concert. Their super fans call it a ritual. So you go and you get ritualed, or you get Cerise, which is another one of their songs. So it's almost, I don't want to call it culty, but it's kind of like that.
Well, it's like I'm a big fan of this band.
Kind of culty cosplay.
I'm a big fan of this band Sleep Token, too. And they really take all the artifice to the next level. They have the masks, and they call their concerts, we'll gather for service on Thursday night and stuff like that. And that's all fine. But, if the music, if I don't care for the music, I don't care about all the other crap. So, but it's fun.
He's very smart musically. I mean, he's a fantastic musician, but all of his characters are based on different movie characters, and he always has a new mask or a new a papa or whatever you want to call him. But I'm by no means a super fan. I'm going for my first time next July.
Yeah.
But it's a very different type of concert because it's so theatrical.
I may go because it might just be like a really cool.
Experience.
I may go. Yeah. Okay, well, if I see you at the show, Caitlin, we'll high five, okay?
Heck yeah, sounds good.
All right, there you go. Is that the Caitlin who hates me, or I couldn't tell?
Just hates all the bits.
Well, hates my bits. Right?
Yeah, she likes you. She just doesn't like anything you do.
Well, that's what it was.
There's a difference,
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ghost is community college chick metal. So, boy, that's a very obscure and specific way to think of any band. Community college chick metal. Hey, do we have Whoopsie's picks?
Yeah.
Because the NFL football week begins tonight.
Correct.
Week 9, is that what it is?
Week 9, yeah.
Okay, good. We'll do Whoopsie's
Football all the
picks.
way. Football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way. Football all the way. Football all the way. Yeah, wouldn't you say? Football all the way.
All right, where is she so far? She's had a winning season thus far, yeah?
No, I think, okay, so she was, I don't know her exact record. She was 2-3 last week.
Oh, okay.
2-3 last week. The week before, I think she went 4-1, but the week before that, she went 1-4. So I think she's just under 500.
So she picks 5 more games
Yeah.
for week 9,
Yeah.
including the Browns.
Browns, and I had her do the Bears this week because they have a good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off that heartbreaking loss.
Oh, God. All right. Here we go.
Welcome to week 9 picks with Whoopsie. Last week she went 2-3. As you can see, she's not proud of that.
I was going to say, why does she look so dejected? She's just lying there with a miniature football helmet just scattered around her. Oh,
Because
man.
I always put the ones that she picked right upright, and the ones that she picked wrong flipped upside down.
Oh, God.
And she knows she didn't do great last week.
She's penitent. She's lying there.
3,
Okay.
as you can see, she's not proud of that. All right, Thursday night football. Texans versus the Jets. Make your choice. Oh, she's going for the side in
Texans.
on the Texans.
That's a good pick, right? Because the
Yeah.
Jets blow
Yeah,
with
Jets
Aaron
blow,
Rodgers?
yeah.
Okay.
All right, big divisional game. Green Bay
I'm on such a
versus-
delay that I'm like, oh, she does look sad. She just popped up on my screen.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Oh, she's trying her best.
She's really locked in now, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Make your choice. Go. Oh,
Picks the
she's
Packers
getting it.
over the Lions. Who's the quarterback now for the Packers?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Okay.
He sat behind Aaron Rodgers for like 3 seasons.
And they're doing well, the Packers?
They're good.
Okay.
This is going to be a really good game. That's going to be,
Because Lions are killing.
I mean, Green Bay's home. Lions are really good, but I think
Yep.
I think she made the right choice
Okay.
in Green Bay.
Cardinals Bears. Okay.
He
Oh,
picks
she's
the
got the-
Bears.
She's got your Bears on the
There
road.
you go.
Hey.
Sunday night football. Colts Vikings. Come on. Got
Picks the
Vikings
Vikes.
at home, bouncing back from their loss. And finally, Browns versus Chargers. Come on.
Picks the Browns over the Chargers.
Browns are going to
Hey,
save their
hey.
season. Whoopsie's calling it. Week 9 picks. Lock them in. I think she did good. Happy Halloween. Where'd your whistle go?
Where'd your whistle go?
Oh, man. All right. Now, are you conflicted? Browns, Chargers? Are you still a Chargers fan?
No,
Are you still pulled up?
He was
I
never a
gave up
Chargers
on the
fan.
Chargers last year. I tried to do it. And
He was
I
a
just
Chargers
never,
fan,
yeah.
Mary.
Oh, he was.
I
Yes, he
tried.
was.
I tried to do
Okay.
it.
He picked another team, and he picked the Chargers. That's valid, you know?
Yeah. I listened to Chargers podcasts. I really tried to.
Who they have? Justin Herbert? Is that their guy?
I really tried to build up some sort of, and I just, boy, did I not. It did not take.
How did you end up just picking them, though? Randomly?
Their social media was funny.
Oh, okay.
I like their social media, so I was like, I'll go with this.
Okay.
And it's still funny. It's still good.
I mean, it was more fun in the Dan Fouts days when it was the San Diego Chargers.
Probably. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, kind of old school. But, okay, so you've bolted down on them. Then,
Yes,
is what
I
you're
did.
saying. Bolted down on them. All right, there's Whoopsie's Week 9 picks. So Browns at home, and then they have their bye week, yeah?
Correct.
And then the next Cox Out pregame is going to be November 17th. That's the next time. We do those when the Browns are on the road. So the next Cox Out pregame is going to be at the Parma Tavern. It's looking ahead a bit, but that's the next time we'll be out. And then there's a handful of them in December as we get towards the end of the season.
Just going to go ahead and post this on social media. Got all these hashtags they got to do. We got Bears of Instagram. That should get the Bears fans right.
Yeah, right. No, that's the one. That's the good
Bears
one.
of Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, let's go from, just very briefly, and then I'll go to a break. Let's go from dogs to cats. Okay?
Oh my
The world's heaviest cat. I love the headline, actually. World's heaviest cat dies in rehab.
Aw, babe.
Yeah.
Like drug rehab?
No.
Oh.
Fat camp, basically, for this cat. The world's fattest cat has passed away. This is a Russian cat that weighed 35 pounds.
Dang,
Look at that
dude.
big fat tabby.
Dude, 30, that's a huge cat. My cat
That's a
weighs
big
like,
bitch.
My cat weighs like 11 or 12 pounds, and she has a tummy.
Yeah, most toddlers don't weigh 35 pounds. But the world's fattest cat has died in rehab. This is a Russian cat known as... Now, you'd think that they would have named it Crumbs because it just eats a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but
That's a huge
it must have been a name mocking the cat. They said that its diet consisted mostly of biscuits and soup. Imagine giving, gee, I wonder why that cat got fat. We give it soup.
Biscuits.
Biscuits and soup.
Biscuits means cookies over there.
Well, yeah, I know, but cookies and soup. This was a Russian cat and had been living in a veterinary diet facility to get the cat down to a more manageable weight, but they said, unfortunately, the cat got very ill overnight on Saturday. They don't know what happened, but it all happened at once.
All the biscuits.
All the biscuits and soup. Well, because you figure Russian soup, if it's borscht or something like that, you know. Thin gruel. They posted his death announcement on Russian social media. And I think it would have been great if they had announced that this cat fell out a window. Just kind of in sticking with what usually happens in Russia of people of note. You know, they fell out a window. People, luminaries in Russia are so clumsy, always being defenestrated. But this cat, here's this woman holding this cat. It's very, very, it's a fat cat, right? It's the oligarch of felines. Big fat cat.
Bill is so mad at you for defenestrated.
Why?
Did you hear the way he said it?
Why?
I'm not mad. I'm just
What?
You said it.
just
You said
you're
it,
so
and then-
proud of it.
Yeah,
Who,
he
me?
is so
Of
proud
course you
it. He
are,
is so
yeah.
proud
Well,
of
that's
it.
the word.
Yeah, but then Bill goes, defenestrated.
Yeah. What's the matter with that?
Good
a great
job.
word.
Great word.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
It's a good
Why?
word. Perfect
Just
word.
use your words. It's fine.
Well, I do.
Use your stupid words.
I talk
you
how I talk.
Yeah, you do.
big
That
dumb
cat
idiot.
should have, they should have found him to do the full Liam Payne, as they say now, over there. I'm sorry?
Get it together, man.
Isn't that a thing? Anyway, R.I.P. Crumbs.
That wasn't out a window.
He's saying if the cat fell out of a window. Well,
No,
it was off a
no.
balcony.
Yeah, there's a sliding door to a balcony, right? It doesn't just I don't think that they're throwing Russian guys out of actual windows. I think they're pushing them off of balconies, right?
I don't
They're
know
not-
what this
So
is.
they're not being defenestrated.
They're not hoisting a guy up into a window and then out. You know, all these guys. Oh, they're so clumsy over there. These guys who went up on the wrong side of Putin. He fell out a window. I mean, it's not even a joke anymore. But so the cat there, it's a big. This didn't even say if it was a male or a female.
It's too big to be either.
I don't think. Too big to what?
You lose your gender when you get that big.
It was too beautiful to live, frankly. Now I wonder what the next fattest cat in the world is. If that's also a Russian cat.
I got one you can see.
Ah, big fat cat down there, man.
Yeah,
Fat
buddy.
black pussy cat.
You like that?
Beep. Talk about signed documents.
Dude, our cats got into it this morning. Like, this is the first time they've
This isn't
fought.
a euphemism with you and your roommate.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like our actual physical felines. We let my roommate's cat wants to be friends. My cat hates her. Okay.
I thought they
So-
were warming to each other.
They are. They have been. They've been like hanging out and sharing windows and sharing treats and like coexisting. They'll still. My cat will still hit her cat if she gets too close. But they usually, for like the last month, they've been really chill. And then this morning, we let her cat into my room. And they're both under the bed like they always are. And I'm kind of just like laying in bed messing around on my phone or whatever. And then I start to hear hissing. And usually it'll hiss and it'll stop. And then it went into like a full like... And they were like knocking into stuff under my bed. And I had to like... I was like screaming and like... They tell you to like clap really loud to like hey, like to throw them off, and it wasn't stop. It was really scary to see, dude. They were going at it, and so I had to like blindly just reach my arm under the bed and try to grab a cat It sucked. It was like scary and
Why not just let them duke it out under the bed?
Because I don't want to have one of them slit the other one's throat and it dies, or then we have a vet bill, or you know what I mean? Like one of them gets the other one's eye and they have to
Yeah,
get
but then you put
removed.
your arm under there and they slash your wrist or something. I mean,
Well, no, I put on a hoodie and a glove, like a winter glove.
You get like a broom and broom them out.
Well, because I was like, I'm trying to separate them because I'm like, the last thing I want is if, like I said, one of them gets the other one in the eye, and then we have a $2,000 vet bill to have an eye removed, you know, like.
Was a bed bumping around like Linda Blair in The Exorcist? Was it one of those?
No, they're not that big.
Okay. Wasn't like
It
a
was
cartoon
scary.
where they, yeah.
Good
It was
thing it was
definitely-
under the bed and not near the window, right, Alan? Because then what would happen?
Defestrated.
I forget. Okay, but they kissed and made up?
No, I had to pull the one cat out and put her in the other room.
Wow.
And I said, we're going to keep them separate for a few days. We're going to let this cool
Yeah,
off.
right. Too many cats in that house. There's only 2, and that's still too many. Jesus.
Broward Sheriff's deputies arrest a man who they say has more pussy than he can handle. I'm Kathleen Corsa with that story coming up on Channel 6 Action News.
That's Mary's house, Bill.
Yes, it is.
They have more pussy than they can handle.
I know. I'm best friends with her roommate.
All right. I got to go. I got to redo my
I got to
makeup.
go touch up my face.
Dude, it's getting all crackly.
Yeah.
It's just melting off.
Oh,
It's so
but that's
bad.
going to add to the
I
effect.
kind of like it.
Yes.
I actually kind of like, because like I have, they're called crow's feet, like laugh lines by your eyes, and I kind of like the way it
know.
looks. I like them. I'm dead serious. I think it makes like haha, look at all the laughs I've had.
There you all the laughs, right?
Yeah.
You don't want frown lines.